You've heard of serial killers, but what if I told you the most successful murderers in history never touched a victim? They had logos, they had slogans, they had quarterly earnings. When they killed, they didn't hide the bodies, they filed the paperwork. Governments called it accidents. Investors called it growth, and the world just kept buying. Some of those brands are still on your shelf right now, maybe even in your bloodstream. This isn't a conspiracy, it's capitalism, perfected. These are the corporate monsters, the companies that got away with murder. They don't need knives, they don't need guns. When corporations kill, they use paperwork, contracts that sign away lungs, forms that bury bodies under liability clauses. And when it's over, they don't hide, they rebrand. Their logos outlive their victims, and those victims become statistics no one remembers. Thousands of windows, none showing faces. Every pane a reflection of power. Every floor a story of someone who screamed into an HR email that was never answered. It was called Union Carbide, an American chemical giant. In 1984, their pesticide plant in India leaked methyl isocyanate gas, a cloud that moved like a ghost, through lungs, through homes, through newborns. 3,000 died that night. 20,000 more followed. The CEO escaped charges. The company merged, changed names, and its new parent still sells the same smiles in blue bottles. When corporations kill, they wait. They let time do the burying. For 50 years, asbestos companies knew the truth, that their product was killing miners, builders, families. They called it white gold. Doctors called it fibrotic death, but they buried the data. They funded fake science. And when the first lawsuits came, they split into shell companies, so the blame couldn't find a face. Corporate immortality. When the company never dies, only its victims do. IG Farben, the chemical empire behind Nazi Germany's gas chambers. They manufactured Zyklon B, used in Auschwitz. After the war, the company was split, but its parts lived on. BASF, Hoechst, and Bayer, the same brand that now sells you aspirin, built on the bones of millions. No apology, just slogans about better living through chemistry. They called it the forever chemical. DuPont knew PFAS wouldn't break down. Not in soil, not in water, not in you. They dumped it into rivers anyway. Today, 97% of human blood contains their creation, and they pay fines smaller than their advertising budgets. They polluted eternity and got a bonus for it. Nestlé bottled what villages needed to live. In drought regions, their trucks drained aquifers to sell the same water back in plastic. Their slogan said, "Good food, good life." But for millions, it meant no life at all. They said water isn't a human right, and maybe that's the purest form of corporate honesty. They sold pain relief, but what they delivered was addiction. The Sackler family turned suffering into profit margins. OxyContin was marketed as safe, and it killed over 500,000 Americans. They hid behind subsidiaries. They changed their company name, but the museums still carry their name, as if philanthropy could wash off blood. In ancient times, people sacrificed to gods they feared. Today, the gods wear logos. They demand your data, your health, your silence, and we obey, because their temples are everywhere. Your fridge, your phone, your bloodstream. They don't need to hide anymore, because they learned the perfect crime, the one where everyone survives, but no one lives clean.